Muleshoe Mules and the Brownfield Cubs. We are in Cubs Stadium today in Brownfield, Texas, in this windy, kind of mildly cold Friday night. Your Muleshoe Mules are 0-3 for the season, and the Brownfield Cubs are 2-1. Muleshoe came off of a loss from Friona last week for Muleshoe's homecoming, and we look to bounce back here in Brownfield and Cubs Stadium for a Muleshoe victory. I'm Elliott Davis, the voice of the Mules, coming to you with our cameraman James Lutz under the Friday Night Lights with Gil Lamb Advertising Channel 6. For your Muleshoe starting lineup, you have number 4 quarterback Luke Del Toro, 5'10", 150-pound senior. You have number 1 Brady Martinez, 5'7", 135 pounds. He is a senior. You have number 54 Eddie Vasquez, 6 foot, 193 junior. Number 53 Luis Franco, 5'5", 203-pound senior. Number 78, Nathan Rodriguez, 5'10", 270-pound junior. Number 51, Leo Camarena, 6 foot, 259-pound senior. Number 75, Matthew Olivas, 6 foot, 270-pound senior. Number 61, Julian Astorga, 5'11", 185-pound senior. Number 10, Jimmy Villa, 5'10", 150-pound junior. And number 24, Ryan Rodriguez, he is 5'9", 196-pound senior. Now for your Muleshoe starting defense. Number 22, corner Christian Bustillos. He's 5'5", 138-pound junior. Corner number 1, Brady Martinez, 5'7", 135-pound senior. Number 67, defensive lineman Julian Astorga, 5'11", 185-pound senior. Number 78, defensive lineman Nathan Rodriguez, 5'10", 270-pound junior. Number 76, defensive lineman Fernando Rivas, 5'3", 266-pound junior. Number 51, defensive lineman Leo Camarena, 6 foot, 259-pound senior. Number 2, linebacker Moises Vasquez, 5'10", 205-pound senior. Number 4, linebacker Corbin Hardwick, 5'11", 150-pound senior. Number 81, Nick Dominguez, 5'8", 140-pound senior.
Secondary.
He plays in the secondary. Number 21, secondary, Keelan Flores, 5'9", 155-pound junior. At number 44, he plays in the secondary. It's Jesus Montiel, 5'5", 140-pound junior. Your Muleshoe Mules are led by head coach Lee Walker, offensive coordinator Jesse Garza, defensive coordinator Matthew Vaquera, and other coaches Stephen Butler, Jalen Garza, Matthew Villanueva, Trent Walker, Ryan Miller, CJ Hurst, and their athletic trainer is Crystal Miller. The principal is Cindy Basir, and the superintendent is R.L. Richards. And now here is your Brownfield starting lineup. On offense, they have left tackle number 50, Hunter Cudd. Left guard number 72, Perfecto Grimaldo. Center, number 61, Roman Arenavar. Right guard, number 75, Ethan Sanchez. Right tackle, number 67, Tristan Riviero. Quarterback, number 11, Brock Sears. Running back, number 2, Jaquin Johnson. Wide receiver, number 3, Nuni Ramirez. Wide receiver, number 4, John Thomas. Wide receiver, number 12, Armando Mojica. Wide receiver, number 20, Pete Mariquin. On defense, they had defensive lineman number 77, Brian Valentin. Defensive lineman number 51, Rocky Vicencio. Linebacker number 44, DJ Foreman. Linebacker number 23, Hunter Acosta. Linebacker number 55, Hunter Sisson. Linebacker Malachi Garcia. Safety number 14, Jeremiah Mendez. Safety number 25, Xavier Garcia. Corner number 4, John Thomas. And corner number 9, Geronimo Quintanilla. The Cubs are led by head coach Dwayne Tolliver. All right, welcome to today's game. We are in Brownfield, Texas, in Cubs Stadium, and it is the Cubs homecoming as Muleshoe looks to kick off here, and your kicker for Muleshoe is going to be Brady Martinez. Back to receive for Brownfield, it's going to be number 9, Geronimo Quintanilla. And that ball is going to go, it's going to stay in bounds, and that's going to be Quintanilla who picks it up, and Quintanilla goes to the left, and it looks like he's going to make it around a couple of Muleshoe players, and he is knocked out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. Oh, and the ball goes over the head of Brock, and he is met, and there's another fumble. And referees are waving it off. Gives out direction. He's going to get the snap. He's going to go back, and he's going to pass it out to number 3. Number 3 is going to get it, and he's going to be met immediately. Brock is giving directions. He has number 2. That's going to be Jaquin Johnson to his right. He's going to hand it off to Johnson. Johnson has a little bit of space, but he's met immediately, and he is tackled by Corbin Hardwick. Brock's going to get it, and he's going to hand it off to number 8, who got off the middle, and that's going to for a Cub first down. That's number 8, Chili Morton. As Brock's going to take the snap, and he goes back, and he hands it back off to Chili, and he's going to go up the middle. He has some blockers in front of him, and he was met in the back, but he made it inside the 20. That's going to be in the red zone. Take the snap, and he's going to give it to number 3. That's going to be Ramirez, who is met. He gets about 5 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Jimmy Villa was on that tackle to the right. It's going to get handed off to Johnson as Johnson breaks a couple tackles, goes up the middle for the Cub touchdown. That's going to be his first touchdown of the night. That was number 2, Jaquan Johnson, with 8:58 left to go in the first quarter. It's going to be Cubs 6, Muleshoe 0. On to come on for the Cubs for the extra point attempt is number 15, Fabian Medina. So they look to tack on the extra point here. The snap is good, and the kick is no good. That's going to go off to the left. And it is 8:58 left. With that extra point being missed, it's going to be Cubs 6, Muleshoe 0. This is Channel 6 Muleshoe. We'll be right back at the running back position again. And Brock's going to take it back. He's looking, and he's being surrounded as a host of males are coming around him, but he finds number 3 over the middle, and number 3 is going to make a move. He's going to be met by a host of males at about the 45. Brock's going to take it. He's going to hand it off to Johnson again, as that hole was almost plugged, but Johnson's going to be forced out bounds. That's going to be good enough for a first down. About 8 to go as Brock takes a snap. It's going to be to number 7. It's going to be a little bubble screen, and number 7 is going to be able to get down inside the red zone. Looks like he's going to be out at about the 15-yard line. Brock's going to take it, and he's going to hand it off to Johnson as Johnson gets it, and he's going to be met by a host of Mules. That was a great job by Muleshoe to force the 4th down. It's going to be 4th and 13 to go. They have 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, and Brock's going to go back. He's just going to heave it in the air to number 10. And that's going to be a complete pass by number 10, Dante Flournoy. And Brock's going to take, he's going to hand it off to Johnson again, and Johnson is going to try to fight, but he never made it in. All right, welcome back. It is 9 seconds left in the first quarter. Cubs 6, Muleshoe 0, as the Muleshoe Mules have held up pretty good here. They're going to line up tight. That's going to be Johnson who's in, but it looks like he is held back. As the Cubs need just one more push right here just to hold it. As the play clock is now at 7 seconds. The Cubs are looking to get the ball off kind of quick here. It's going to be Johnson who carries it, and he is met. What is it? He is short. He is short. That is a turnover on downs for Muleshoe. That is great. It was a big wall for all 4 downs, and the Cubs cannot convert inside of that half-yard line. It is 4th down and 14 to go, and the ball is on the Muleshoe 31-yard line. So they look for direction on the sideline. Del Toro's going to be back, and so is Ryan Rodriguez. And Del Toro's going to be met in the backfield. The handoff's going to be number 2, Johnson. As Johnson goes up, and he's going to be into red zone territory here. And it looks like he has enough for the first down. It's going to be 1st and 10 again for Brownfield. Brownfield is going to run the ball here, as Johnson's able to get around just a little bit, and he goes in for his 2nd score of the night. That's going to be Jaquan Johnson for the Cub touchdown. That's going to be his 2nd of the night. The Cubs are 2 and 3 in the red zone. For 2 points. It's going to be Brock who takes it, and he's looking, and he's under a little bit of pressure, and he's not going to get in, as he's met by a host of Mules. But that was number 4, Corbin Hardwick, who came across field and just read Brock going across, and that's going to be a good effort by the Mules to prevent that 2-point conversion. It'll be Cubs 12, Muleshoe 0, and we're going to take a break here at 7:44 left in the 2nd quarter. As Sierra's is going to take the snap, he's going to toss it to number 10, and number 10 is going to break some tackles, and he's going to get up to about the 30-yard line. Is going to take the handoff, and he just breaks up the middle. He's going to try to break a couple times. As number 19, Chewy Garza, is going to take it, and he's going to score. And the kick is up, and it is good. That is the first extra point made tonight for the Cubs. It's going to be Cubs 19, Muleshoe 0 with 4:10 left in the 2nd quarter. We will be right back. They're going to take it, and there was a blitz coming, but they picked up on the blitz pretty quick, and that's going to be 19, Chewy, who breaks free and is able to get into the end zone for the touchdown. That was number 19, Chewy Garza, from the Brownfield 40-yard line for the touchdown. That's going to bring the score to Cubs 25, Muleshoe 0. As Chewy was able to take the handoff, run to the left, and had a little bit open real estate, had some good blocks in front of him, and that was a 40-yard run by Chewy Garza for the Cubs touchdown. As the snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is through the middle. It's going to bring the score Cubs 27, Muleshoe 0, with the clock at 10:08 here in the 4th quarter. We're going to take a break here, and we'll be right back. Cubs have been able to send 2 or 3 people in there to for the sacks. So Toro's going to take the snap back here, and he is under pressure immediately, as Jimmy Villa is going to take it, and he's going to have a little bit of free real estate here, and he's going to make it across the 40. As Muleshoe runs 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Del Toro's going to take the snap, and he's going to go back, and he finds number 21 open. As he's going to cut across midfield here, And he's going to get a gain of about 5. That's Keelan Flores. The 19-yard line back inside the red zone again. Here we go for Muleshoe. Del Toro's going to take it. He's going to pitch it off to Jimmy Villa, who makes a move or two and is able to get upfield just a little bit. Fourth quarter, as Del Toro's going to take it. And he looks to pass it to number 12, but that ball's going to be intercepted by number 9 of the Cubs. 10 for Brownfield at their own 20 as they were offsetting penalties, and the ball's going to be handed out to number 8, who is able to make a move and get around to the corner, and he steps out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. Running back number 2 Johnson to his right, and he's going to pass it to wide open number 3, who's going to break open, and he's being chased down by number 22, but that's not good enough. It'll be a touchdown for the Cubs. That's going to bring the score Cubs 33, Muleshoe 0. That was Sears connecting with Ramirez on that pass, and Ramirez was left wide open and looked like he almost stepped out of bounds. So he kept a very athletic move to keeping his feet in bounds and was able to cut across a little bit of the middle of the field there and going for the Cubs touchdown. It'll be Cubs 33, Muleshoe 0 with 6:31 left in the third quarter. And the kick is no good by the Cubs. That keeps it 33 Cubs, Muleshoe 0. 6:31 left in the fourth quarter. We'll take a break and be back.
33.
Right now for the Cubs, number 33 has came in for, and there's a fumble on the play. It's going to be picked up by Muleshoe. That's number 76, Fernando Rivas with the pickup there. Del Toro's going to take it. He has number 10, Jimmy Villa, who gets a good block in front of him, but the ball comes and slips out. As Luke Del Toro was met with a host of Cubs, he was hit hard and the ball just slipped out. And it's going to be Cubs ball. Mendez is going to take it and hand it off to Johnson, and Johnson's going to be met in the backfield as that ball got out there. It was a little bit dangerous and looked like the handoff was a little bit sloppy, but they were Mendez, as Jeremiah's Johnson's going to take the handoff. He's going to go up the left. He has some blocks, and he was able to make some fancy moves up on the right side. Left of him is Johnson, as Sierras looks to pass it to number 3 for the quick pass. And that's going to be a touchdown for Nuni Ramirez. And there's a penalty. It's roughing the passer on Muleshoe. But with 57 seconds left here in the fourth quarter, it's Cubs 39, Muleshoe 0. Number 52, Chris Correa, looks to get the extra point here as it's up and it's to the right. That's going to be no good. They'll keep the score. Cubs 39, Muleshoe 0 with 57 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. We're going to take a break and we'll be right back.